Well, thanks, Lizzie. I hope you stay warm and don't slip on that ice.
Yeah, it's really dangerous outside. And speaking about dangerous, we had a Jazz game last night, and I'm glad they won, but just barely by a few points. Brady, what do you think?
You know, the Jazz always find a way to blow a perfectly good lead and just throw it all away, but hey, they won. Next on sports, Wizards worked. See how the Jazz made it 8 out of 10 wins in a close one against Washington. And suiting up and shaving down. Find out what BYU swimmers are doing to leave conference foes in their wake. Stick around, sports is next. Let's start off with a little NBA action. The Jazz taking on the Wizards last night in Salt Lake City. Any Harry Potter fans in the house? You know who it is. John Wall slithering past the Jazz defense for the layup. Okay, I'm sorry. No more Harry Potter puns, I promise. Gordon Hayward on the fast break showing the Zards how to play a little Jazz flute. Behind the back through the hoop and one. The Jazz led by 22 after the free throw. Wizards not done though. Fourth quarter, Washington trying to make a comeback. Down 6, it's Trevor Ariza knocking down the 3 to make it a one-possession game. Later in the fourth, it's Jamal Tinsley, the seasoned veteran, goes right through the defender's legs, misses the bunny, but Millsap is there for the putback. Tinsley says, SMH shaking my head. Jazz win this one 92-88. The BYU basketball team's tournament hopes are on the ropes as they take on Gonzaga tonight in Spokane. The Cougs will need Brandon Davies to stay out of foul trouble against the deep front court of the Zags. Davies has struggled this season to keep his minutes up and his fouls down, and Gonzaga has a track record of getting opponents in early foul trouble. BYU volleyball is back in the driver's seat with its first #1 ranking in almost a year. At the wheel is junior outside hitter Taylor Sander, who earned this week's American Volleyball Coaches Association National Player of the Week award. Sander led the team in kills in both matches last week as the Cougs knocked off then #1 UC Irvine and #13 UCSD. Moving from shorts to Speedos, the BYU men's swim team finished the regular season strong this weekend, racking up 151 points to Denver's 149. 11 Sports reporter Mark Chalice shows us how they're spending the next few weeks getting ready for the Mountain Pacific Conference meet in Southern California.
Many sports have preparation rituals, but BYU swimmers say few are as strange as their pre-meet routine.
We get to shave our legs. We have shaving parties in the hotel.
The men's swim team is going through a lot of preparation to get ready for the Mountain Pacific Conference swim meet. While some of it may seem laughable, their quest to dominate the conference is no joke.
Conference meet, my main goal is to win, for sure.
Preparing for conference is different than other meets because it's the one that decides it all. Coaches do some intense last-minute training and then know they need to give their athletes some space.
We get to finally rest. You know, most of the season we grind through training and through lifting, and we finally get to ease off and swim fast.
The Cougars are chasing dynasty status in the MPSF with a strong core of conference champions from last year and a highly touted freshman, Preston Jenkins, leading the way. BYU took first in the conference and 35th in the nation last year. They're looking to beat that this year. Conference foe UNLV already bested the Cougars once this year. They'll meet again at conference. At this point, the regular season was just preparation for the race that really matters. On the BYU campus, Mark Chalice, 11 Sports.
The Cougar swimmers hit the pool February 20th through the 23rd in Long Beach. It'll be a nice break from the cold. The Manti Te'o fake girlfriend story just will not end, and it's getting even weirder. Among the ever-emerging details of the hoax is the new information that the voice Te'o heard over the phone was that of a man. The lawyer of prankster Ronaya Tuiasosopo says his client disguised his voice and assumed the identity of Lene Kekua. Te'o and Tuiasosopo spoke on the phone for over 500 hours between May 11th and September 12th when Kekua supposedly died. Tuiasosopo received dramatic voice training and even auditioned for the hit TV show The Voice. Just when you think it couldn't possibly get any weirder, this comes up.
It's crazy. I can't even imagine the embarrassment you would feel after going through something